Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 4, which is a weekly challenge hosted by Amy at Crafty Cat. And every Monday she pulls out 2 prompts that you're to make 2 pieces of ephemera using each of the prompts. And I think we're on week 5 or prompt 5 and 6, week 3. Like I said, she pulls the prompts on Monday, so if you're interested in getting started with this particular challenge, you can go back or go to her channel, and she has a playlist that has all the videos listed, where you can see the previous week's prompts. And we are going to get started. This week's prompts are pink, the color pink, and a cat. And I'm going to combine both of those prompts into making one piece of ephemera, because I immediately thought of Alice in Wonderland, which is one of my favorite books. So we're going to use the Cheshire Cat, and then I have lots of pinks that we're going to be using, and I'm going to make a pocket, or I've already made a pocket, I should say, out of Alice in Wonderland book page. And it is a top-loading pocket, and I just took 2 pieces of book page and glued them on actually it's 4 pieces of book page, because I did 2 pieces of book page per side to give it a little bit more strength, and just made kind of a long, tall pocket. And my thought is, when I get this done, that I'm going to put it in my Alice in Wonderland journal that I was lucky enough to purchase from Carol Laws. And the digital in this kit is by Crafty Cat. And I'll show you where I'm going to put it once I get it made. But I'm excited to do this and put it in that journal. So we're going to get started. Like I said, I just made this top-loading pocket, and I had a copy. I have a couple of copies of Alice in Wonderland, and I took my book page out of one of them. It's this copy, and you can see it's been used quite a bit, but the images in this copy are this kind of blue color, so I'm going to be using that kind of blue and pink. This particular version, I don't know what the copyright is, but it's, I would say, from the 60s at least. So, it's kind of a cool copy of the book. So, let's get started. I cut this frame out of one of Minte's. It's a little book of frames. It's got all kinds of different frames in it that you can cut out. And there was a pink one in there, so I thought it would work for this. It has some that are shabby chic looking, and it has wood frames, and it has just all kinds of different sizes and shapes of frames. I've used it in some of my makes before. So we're going to do this, and we're going to put our little kitty picture, our Cheshire Cat, behind it like this. So I'm going to glue that down first. I hope everyone is doing good today and staying warm. We were negative something awful this morning. That's all I got to tell you about our temperature this morning. We're now up to like 23 degrees, I think, so it's a lot more bearable than it was this morning. So I'm going to glue that in there. Alright, and then I have this little Alice digital, and she's wearing a pink dress. And this one, and I just fuzzy cut around her, so I can't tell you where I got this. I almost always have Alice digitals or some kind of Alice stuff in my stash somewhere because I've made several things Alice in Wonderland. I just love her. Okay, and then I have this little flower digital that I'm going to use, and I'm just inking the white. This one was kind of difficult to cut all the way around, but I don't want it to be as white as it is, so just kind of inking it around the edges so it's not so white. And this one is from Amente, one of the flower fussy cut books that they have. Alright, so I want to, the frame is going to go up here, and I don't want to cover up where it says Alice in Wonderland there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. And then we're going to kind of build a collage around it. Okay. And then at the bottom, to incorporate some more of the blue, I'm going to put this paper on the bottom. And I think I'm just going to wrap it around the back. And that way, if I do decide when I put it in the journal that I want it to flip out, it will have something on the back as well. It has book page on the back, which already looks nice, but I just wanted another touch of this blue color. Okay. And then my card on the inside, I'm using this cardstock. So I think I'm going to put just a little piece. I'm going to tear a little piece, I think, and put down at the bottom. Just to kind of get another little piece of it in there. Let's take some of this white off. I tore it the wrong way to start with. If you tear away from you, it will not show the white on the front. If you tear it towards you, it will put the white on the front. So keep that in mind when you're tearing your papers. Now, I know I want her to stand down here so that she's looking up at the cat. So these flowers, I'm going to situate kind of like that so that I kind of connect the frame and the stuff I put on the bottom. Kind of like that. And then this big flower, let's put about right here. But before I do that, I have this little Alice in Wonderland stamp, and it has the caterpillar on it. And I think I want it to go right in there, but I think I'm going to put this lace behind it. Yep. So let's do that. So I'm going to put the lace down. All right, Alice, get out of my way. And then I'm going to put the stamp. And the flower. And then Alice. I about cut her foot off when I was cutting her out. She was about a footless Alice. All right, now to incorporate some more of the blue, I have these little flowers and these little buttons. I think I got those buttons at Joann's, and the flowers, those might be from Joann's as well. I've had them a while. They may be Hobby Lobby. But let's see where we want to. Put those. I tried to find some pink buttons, but I couldn't find any that were small enough because I wanted really little ones. Okay, I think something like that. So I'm going to put art glitter glue and hope that it's going to work. Oops. It's not going to work if I treat them like that. I think I have this one upside down, actually. I think I have 2 of them upside down, so hopefully I can get them off and fix them. It does take a little longer for art glitter glue to glue buttons and stuff like that, so hopefully, yeah, I can still get it off. Okay, while I give that a minute to dry, we're going to work on our pocket, or our tag to go in the pocket. So again, I'm going to use this, and why am I doing that when I know I have to back it? This is just scrapbook paper, and I'm going to put some coffee dyed paper on the back so you can write on it. Turn around that now. Now I'll ink it. And then I'm going to put the rabbit on here. Again, it's an image from my book. Okay, and then I have this book page that says Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, but I don't know that I really need it. Maybe we'll just do Wonderland. with a little something behind it. Wish I had another piece of that blue handy, but I don't think that I do. Let me look at my scrap box here, which is just a cigar box. These are like my little strips. Nothing in here is very big, but it's colored. All of it's colored paper, you know, digitals and scrapbook paper that have some. There are a few neutral strips, but most of them are digitals or scrapbook paper that has some kind of pattern. I thought maybe I might have another piece of that blue in here, but doesn't look like it. Nope. Could use that one. That pink. Alright, that's all I see in there. Okay, let's put this piece on. We'll make it look kind of like it's been taped on. And then put the Wonderland on top of the bottom piece. Okay, that's kind of cute. All right, so for the topper on the tag, I have some lace, and I have a watch face and vintage watch face and just some scrappy bits of yarn. And I have a key, and I'm going to try to attach all this together with a brad. If I can get my brad in here and hold it all together at the same time. And I'm going to put the brad right through the center. I hope of the watch. Like that. And then I'm going to put a hole right here and attach that. I'm going to add some glue as well, but I'm going to attempt to make a hole here. And then just kind of put some glue all across here to catch that lace. And then put this in here. Like that. And if you didn't want that brad showing on the back, you could put some tape on there or another piece of scrapbook paper, or like I could put this across there that almost fits. Let's do that, and then maybe use, actually that may be good enough. Let me use our glitter glue just because we're going over the brad. It'll just keep it from getting hung going in and out of that pocket. There you go. So you can write on the back of that. I think that's cute. And I think we're not totally dry here, but I think we're okay to mess with it. So this will go down in the pocket. And actually, I think I'm going to round those corners on the bottom. That makes it a little easier. Let me put my pin on my glue, in my glue, and the top on my glue stick, just before I move on, because I'll forget to do it, and then we'll be in a mess. All right, so where's my corner? Yeah, there it is. Put a little ink back on there. Now, that will go down in there like that. And there we go. Ta-da! That was easy, wasn't it? I'm not gonna put any watches or anything. If this was a journal I was working on, I would. But I think it's gonna look better in Carol's journal without it. So let me show you where I was gonna put this in here, and I think it's gonna go lovely. This is a beautiful journal. She does have a flip through of it on her channel, and if you're interested, and she also has all the videos of how she made it. And like I said, it's using Amy's Digital, which is available on her Etsy site. And it's like this is part of Amy's digital here. Alright, so I think the page that I was going to put it on is toward the back. Right here. Because I think it goes well with these, and so I'm going to put it here. Doesn't that look great there? Do I want it to flip out? So I'm not a writer, so it doesn't make any difference to me if I have writing space or not. But I could scoot it out and make another tuck there. I think I will glue it down so it has a tuck on the side. That way if I make something in the future, I can tuck something here too. So let's do that. And actually I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because I'm going to put it over the edge of that just a little. If I can get my Fabri-Tac to come out. It's cold too, I guess. So there we go in the book. Love it. And then, like I said, I have a spot right here that I could put another drawing card. Let's see. I don't have anything, I don't think, close by that I could stick in there to show you. Oh, I do. I have this. So, yeah. Like that. So that may actually stay there. It looks pretty good there. Alright. Short and sweet today, but this was an easy one for me because, like I said, as soon as I saw the cat prompt, I knew exactly where I was going with it. So that's always an advantage. So, again, check out Amy's channel on Mondays. That's when she draws the prompts out of her little brown bag. And, you know, check out the playlist. And if you follow the hashtag or search the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 4 on Instagram or on YouTube, you can see the other makers that are participating. I've seen some great stuff out there so far. So, I hope you check that out. And I will be back on Sunday for some journal with me. So I hope you will join me then. And until then, everybody stay warm and stay safe. And I'll see you back on Sunday. Bye.